Hello folks, welcome back. Zepp Reacts here, and today we are reacting to another Aurora song, or should I say another Aurora song. Realistically, it's the same Aurora song. We are reacting to Your Blood, but an acoustic live performance. It's kind of rare that I do this. I usually like to go back to react to live versions, but I do it a while after the fact. But I just seen, I was actually kind of struggling for a couple of ideas for things to react to, and a number of comments on my Aurora video that just put up on the channel a few days ago said I should check out the live version, saying that it's really good. They say it kind of addresses some of the concerns I had about it being too poppy. It sort of takes it to another level. I say concerns. They weren't really like concerns as in I didn't like it. It's just, again, I made the point of that I'd like to hear Aurora maybe do a bit more out there or somber and atmospheric stuff as opposed to a more poppy sound. I think it's what suits her voice better. So they told me to go check this one out, and I thought, why not? I'll just go into it, kind of do a quick reaction to it. I've already heard the song before, so I'm not going to do that much picking apart on it. I'm just going to say, whether or not I like it, comment on what I think of the sound, and yeah, we are going to get into this one rather quick. And if you enjoy, please do make sure to like and subscribe. We are flying up in the subscribers, and it's all because of your support. I really appreciate it. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. It'd be super cool if we could get there, and you all were so kind on the last video. I really appreciate the love from Aurora fans. You guys are really, really sweet. Even when I say things that I don't particularly like about her sound, again, maybe leaning into the pop stuff not being my favorite, you're still very open and understanding of the fact that that is just my opinion, which, believe me, certain communities aren't so as much. So I really do appreciate you guys, and please do make sure to like, subscribe, and without further ado, we are going to get into this. Aurora, Your Blood live debut at the Beijing Meet and Greet.
Okay, we will wait. Okay, yes.
Sorry if there's a glitch in the recording there, by the way. Something did kind of mess up on my end. Sorry.
Your blood.
So I just want to actually pause really quickly. There's something that I really like about her as an artist. A lot of people can be very much, I suppose, flaily on a stage in the sense of just trying to look cool or whatever. But what I like about what Aurora does is that when she does movements, it's very much a not even an expression. It's her trying to get into the flow and the vibe of the song in order to feel it. She seems like someone who's very kind of ethereal in that sense, feels the music, needs to get into that kind of mindset and have an understanding of it in her body and her mind before it can come out of her voice. It's a very interesting process to see her get into that because of, it also really paints a picture of someone who has layers, considering the fact she kind of might be a bit more happy and go-lucky in terms of talking, but yet when she has to go into a song, she can really find herself going into a space. And it shows that the music, regardless of my opinions on maybe the sound and what other people may say, whether they love or hate it, it's a valid emotional expression that is ultimately done well, regardless if you might have criticisms of it. It's done well. You can't say otherwise.
What matter is it made of?
Love the sound of the guitar, by the way.
Feel it try in and out your heart. Needles stitching up the big holes. You prepared for battle as you fell apart. All you
Quick pause. There's beautiful control of the voice there. It peaked a little, but I think that was part of the expression of the song for it to hit a bit more. It's immaculately thought out, her vocal controls. I always have a lot of praise for people who know how to control a microphone and control their voice around that microphone. Aurora, I think, again, does it to perfection. Brilliant sound, hitting the notes flawlessly.
your voice drowning in the white noise. Do you hear the echo begging you to let go? This earth, whoever was it made for, just wait until tomorrow, and you might not be as cold.
I had to pause. I don't know how that's going to look in the recording. I had the post come to the door. I had to go pick it up for a collection. There's everything going wrong in this recording. The recording's glitching. I have to go and get post. Typical. But we're going to keep going. So far, it sounds so good. I've done enough pauses in this thing by now, talking about it, and it sounds great. It really does. I'm loving the feel of it. I love the way that they kind of change the tempo of it as they do in the song, but kept that acoustic feel. Really good. We're going to let it play through to the end, and I will give you my final thoughts.
I refuse to die. But I refuse to die. I refuse to die.
Brilliant expression in the phrasing. Phenomenal.
Is it made of?
I love that guitar sound.
Do you feel it travel in and out your heart?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Aurora, Your Blood, live to be at Beijing Meet and Greet. So, what I will say right off the bat, as having picked up more of the lyrics now and what has been a second listen, I do like it lyrically. Again, I need to listen to more, but this is, as I said to people before, I don't really take that much heed into lyrics on a first listen because I'm more for the sound. And then I'll pick up on the lyrics as I go through, and it might potentially give me a newfound respect or a love for a song. But really good performance. I mean, like, Aurora as a writer, she is phenomenal. And, you know, I know she likes to be really happy-go-lucky. She's a real a cauldron of positivity, to maybe what some would call a sickening extent. I wouldn't, but I know people who would. I understand why she likes to kind of write music that's a bit more poppy, mainstream, happy. Everyone can get into it. Everyone can feel the love. So it's a big, massive community who feel the love and positivity and warmth and support of Aurora as an artist. But her voice, even for the positive stuff, lends itself so much better, I feel, to this kind of stuff. Like, Aurora to me as an artist is someone who I think is being really, while she's great, I think is being hindered by the trends of modern music, in that it has to have very simplistic beats. It has to be overproduced. Aurora suits atmospheric. She suits echo, like on the sound production. She suits space. She suits it being raw, because when you process the emotion, when you process the vocals, you're not getting as much emotion out of it, because it's just so processed, and there's something lost in that. And I think Aurora fans kind of accept this, and it makes it so that her best stuff is her live stuff, and it's another layer and level of appreciation. But I don't know, there's just, as I like her as an artist that much that I'm kind of desperate to hear her lean into something that's different in the sense of what she does in these scenarios, versus what she does on releases. Because I'll admit, I have found releases of hers before largely uninteresting. Except for the newest album, which I reacted to on my other channel and I really liked. The reason it took me so long to get into Aurora was because before having really given her the time, I just thought another pop artist with a good voice, because that's on the most surface of surface levels what it comes across as. But she's obviously way better than that. I think it's almost sort of like a Billie Eilish effect again, in that you actually genuinely have a really talented artist with some really talented production behind her that sometimes just leans too much into what's popular versus what suits the expression of that artist and what they want to express. I know it's a bit of a tangent, but I wanted to fill this video up with something else because I didn't want to just keep ranting about how much I like the song, because I did that in my other reaction. I wanted to kind of have this be a reaction, talk about how I enjoy it and create a talking point. Let me know what you think. I really do hope you enjoyed. I certainly did. I'm excited to go and listen to more Aurora. Might dig back into the back catalogue, listen to some old stuff, because I really haven't listened to much of her stuff, all things considered. So it'll be exciting to go down that rabbit hole. And if you'd enjoyed seeing that, please do make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.